Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you live from in my car at work today. I literally have been so busy, you guys, with doing clients. I worked, I think, 5 days in a row with 3 to 5 foils a day, and things have been just hectic. I've been working with a new assistant, and I love her. You guys will see her in the next few videos. So let's get right into today's video. I shot this about 2 months ago. This is a co-worker, well, not a co-worker, she's another salon suite owner, Jamie. She's in my salon suite area, and I decided to do a transformation on her. So we're doing a half baby light, low light, and we're going to do some paint between with the gray coverage in between the foils. So I'm going to show you today how to take this brassy, orangey, old permanent base bumped blonde into a beautiful dimensional, beautiful summer blonde. Alright, so for her low light, you guys know that when I'm low lighting my blondes, you always want to add a little bit of a filler in there, but I like mixing it into my formula. Some people will actually go in and put the copper or the filler in the foils, go back and then open the foils and put the color on top. The only time I actually fill like immediately first, like truly fill, is if I'm doing an all over darkening or something major. I actually have a video coming up soon that you guys will catch in a couple of weeks where I take a really light level 10 blonde to a brunette. So stay tuned for that. If you want to see that, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so your notifications are on. So when I'm doing a regular highlight or something like that, I like to use gold. Even if I'm doing a level 5 or 4 low light, around 5, 6, 7 low lights, I always will say I use gold. I'll start adding a little bit of copper for a level 5 and maybe a little bit of gold like a 5N, 5G, 5C. But 6, 7, and 8s, I like using N's with 3/4 of my formula N and 1/4 G. Gold is great to fill with because when it fades, you're not going to have any copper or red coming through or any brass that the client will complain about. Gold is pretty good and it fades out nicely. So I'm using Redken Shades EQ 6N and then 6G with 10 volume. I always use 10 volume with Shades EQ when I'm doing a low light or an all over color. It just helps it stick a little bit better and last a little longer. It's still a demi-permanent. It's not making it a permanent color or anything of the such. And I'm using today Goldwell SilkLift. I bought about 2 or 3 of them and I wanted to try them out. They have 4 or 5 different ones, but this one that I'm using today, which is the best one out of all in my opinion, and I tried a couple of them so far, and it's Goldwell SilkLift Strong. This is still not as strong as OxyCure, so I suggest using this on somebody very fragile or very damaged or really light already. I don't think it's great for somebody who's really dark or old color because it doesn't get that punch like OxyCure does. So I'm using 20 volume with a 1/16 ounce of Olaplex in my lightener as always. Now we're going to go into her hair and we're just going to pound these foils out. I'm doing 2 highlights roughly to 1 low light. Sometimes I'll do 3 to 1. Most of the time I'm doing 2 to 1. I don't like it to be an exact pattern because I want it to look real and realistic and natural.
Call me up when you're sober, when you showered and changed. You give it up like it's over, but never give it away. And I don't wanna fall for you this time. I can't find the truth in all the lies. If I could, I would, believe me. If I could, I wouldn't need you. I don't wanna fall for you this time. And I don't wanna Call me up when you're sober, when you showered and changed. You give it up like it's over, but never give it away. And I don't wanna fall for you this time. I can't find the truth in all the lies. If I could, I would, believe me. If I could, I wouldn't need you. I don't wanna fall for you this time. And I don't wanna.
So you guys know I'm a huge fan and lover of Framar foils and their products of all sorts. But lately, I do so many foils. I'm always packing in tight baby lights all the time, it feels like. So lately I've been trying different foils and different textures and different brands, and I've fallen in love with thinner foils. I feel like for my assistant who's beginning with foiling, Framar and Boss foils are great because they really hold well. They don't slip as easy. But when you're more of an experienced foiler and you're doing a lot and you've been doing it for a while and you're really comfortable, I believe the thinner foils are better. You have more control over them. They don't slip as easy because you're more aware of what to do and you have the knowledge and you evolved in your career. But I love them because I can pack more in. The client's head is not as heavy. There's still a time and place for my Framar foils. I'll still use them. I like switching things up day to day. But in the beginning of this video, I was using on half of the head Framar's pop-up foils that you can actually, they're sheets and you rip them in half. They come in a box of 200. I don't know the name of them. I think that's the name, pop-up sheets. They have 200. Look for that box if you want to try them. They're great when you want to do hairline foiling or really pack them in. They're standard size. And then right now I'm using Color Track's version of the sheets where you rip them in half. And throughout the next few videos, you guys will see different foils I'm using. I've recently, like today and yesterday, started using Foil Me foils. And I love those foils, you guys. I'm shooting a video today, a day in the life of the salon. And that video will be out in a couple of weeks. But when you see these foils, they're beautiful. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should be, they are amazing. I post behind the scenes all day long. I actually have my first foil processing right now for another few minutes. And then I have another coming in. And I'm actually doing this voiceover while that client's processing. So definitely like looking into different foils lately and just seeing what else is out there. Don't knock anything until you try it. It's always good to try to evolve and try new things. You don't want to get stuck in a box. And even though it's stupid and it's only foils and combs and blow dryers, I like trying different things because it actually keeps me excited to go to work the next day. I know it's a foil or it's a comb or whatever, a brush, but to me it makes me more excited and it pushes me further away from burning out. So if you're getting to the point where you're burning out or you feel like you're going to, try new products, try new color lines, do all that great stuff and keep yourself motivated. And like I said, you never know what's out there or what you're gonna like until you try it. I was ride or die with the embossed Framar foils and I still love them, but now I notice I like thinner ones as well. So, and a couple months ago I did play with I think a box or two of the thinner ones, but now I dived into a whole bunch of different brands and seeing what else is out there. And I always will love Framar, but I love different things as well, and there's nothing wrong with that. So now we're wrapping up this baby light highlight, and now I'm gonna go through in between every foil and do what I call a paint between. I'm gonna be using Goldwell Topchic 6NN with 20 volume. This is for gray coverage. You guys know if you've been following me for a while and you're a Ride Hard Brett Ryan supporter, OG supporter, whatever, you definitely know I am not big with permanent color. I'm a demi lover. The only time I believe in using a permanent alkaline color is when it's gray coverage because that's what you need. I'm doing the 6NN. I love double pigments. I've used to use Joico, and I will from time to time with my permanent, but I love how Topchic has everything in one line. And they have N's and N's and A's. They have everything you need. And if you have not tried Goldwell Topchic, you must. You're missing out. I love colorants. I love Topchic. They're a little bit pricier and they're on the higher end, but they are so worth it, you guys. If you notice, I use Goldwell Lightners, Goldwell Topchic. I use Goldwell colorants. It's like I'm looking more and more like a Goldwell salon every day. Definitely try them out. Once we get done and wrap up this paint between, I'll let her process for a little while till I feel like she's good and ready and cooked. And then I will pull the foils, we'll do her root shadow, and then we'll follow by the toner.
Call me up when you're sober, when you showered and changed. You give it up like it's over, but never give it away. And I don't wanna fall for you this time. I can't find the truth in all the lies. If I could, I would, believe me. If I could, I wouldn't need you. I don't wanna fall for you this time. And I don't wanna call me up when you're sober, when you showered and changed. You give it up like it's over, but never give it away.
She cooked for about 45 minutes. Then I pulled the foils, gave her a good washing with Olaplex number 4, my go-to shampoo. And then I matched her permanent retouch, which was a 6NN, with her root shadow formula as a 6N, 6NA. If you ever use shades EQ by Redken, you know the NAs are very strong. You need just a little drop, so I added just a little bit of NA. And I'm toning her with 8V, 8N, 9T. Shades EQ as well. So keep watching. You're going to love these results, you guys. It came out beautiful.
And I don't wanna fall for you this time. I can't find the truth in all the lies. If I could, I would, believe me.
You guys, you see that before again? Now look at this after. So much cooler and beautiful. We killed it. She loved it, I loved it, and I hope you love it. Let me know down below in the comments videos you want to see in the future. Be sure to subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Check out the car with other videos. I'll see you in the next one. As always, coming from my car live. So long for now, guys.